Okay. How I learned Portuguese before I knew it. Okay, for confirmation. Jesus é cara legal. Ah, eu amo beber café. Hot caramel macchiato é o meu favorito. Ah, eu amo aprender idiomas. Ah, eu jugo videojogos. Hmm. Eu jogo videojogos. I forgot. Sometimes I just mix my Spanish with my Portuguese. I don't know which is which. But you get the idea. So yeah, how I know Portuguese before I knew it. Okay, let's start with the music. I used to sing to music until it gave me voice fatigue. Don't do that. Okay, if you want to sing to a lot of music, don't do that. Okay, lip sync to music. Lip sync to music and look at the lyrics as you lip sync to the music so you can know what you're lip syncing to. Look at the lyrics while you lip sync. Lip sync so you do not get voice fatigue. So, and lip sync so you do not have to change your diet from the so you don't have to because of the voice fatigue. Lip sync so you do not have to change your diet because of the voice fatigue. Because, like, when you have voice fatigue, you have to change your diet, you have to eat a certain way to get your voice back. It's a lot of work. You will you will have to eat a certain way for like a couple of months or like weeks. One thing is this, but if you're really serious, but if you really want to change and and if you really learn from your ways, learn from getting voice fatigue, you want to do better and all that stuff, ask God to get rid of the voice fatigue. Ask God to get rid of the voice fatigue. He'll get rid of it for you. How He did it for me, He just says, okay, it's gone now. Now speak. And then I just speak and then that's just it for me. I no longer have it. So yeah, lip sync to Portuguese music so you don't get voice fatigue. Use your intuition. Use your intuition to guess the translation of the lyrics in Portuguese music. Like let's say for example, let's say for example, like grammar. You gotta know the grammar. Like you gotta know your what's, how's, why's. You gotta know your question words. What's, how's, why, where, what, why. You gotta know your question words. You gotta know your prepositions. It's, is, ands, ifs, ors. You gotta know you gotta know your grammar vocabulary. If you know your grammar vocabulary, you can guess at least most of the words in Portuguese keys with your intuition. That's the best way you can guess. That's the best way you can guess. That's the best way you can use your intuition to to guess the to expand your vocabulary to guess the translations of the Portuguese lyrics. I also use my Spanish to to guess the Portuguese words because of how similar they are together. So the Portuguese music, I highly recommend you listen to. The lyrics look like, search up playlists of Portuguese 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 music lyrics with English translations to the side. It can help you use your intuition to guess what they mean, once you know the grammar. Okay, next, cartoons. Okay, cartoons. Like, one thing is this, cartoons. But one thing is this, add those playlists too. But back to what I was saying, cartoons. Uh, when you watch the cartoons, you either watch them with Portuguese subtitles or no subtitles. Do not add any English subtitles. Stay away from the English subtitles or you will learn really slow. You will not get any further with it. It will slow down your learning, okay? Portuguese subtitles will help you read in Portuguese. It will help you write in Portuguese. It will help you think in Portuguese. It will help you. It will help you. It is really beneficial for your Portuguese. Thanks to that, I was able to write in Portuguese on my first try when I first put my Portuguese to the test. I wrote it on my resume. I was writing on my resume, trying to put my Portuguese to the test. And I could write a long paragraph on my first try. So when it comes to writing in Portuguese, I usually use Portuguese when it comes to writing my feelings. Same with Spanish, using Portuguese and Spanish when it comes to writing my feelings, writing down my emotions, whether they're negative or positive. So, yeah. That's how I use them for writing. And then I just read them out loud. Okay, maybe not the reading out loud on the Spanish part, but I would on the Portuguese part. But I'm working on the Spanish part. I'm gonna get there. But yeah. But at the same time, it's like, another thing is, but I'm getting a little bit off topic. This is about my Portuguese, how I learned my Portuguese. If you're not comfortable speaking Portuguese, don't. If you do not find any reason to speak Portuguese, don't. If you do not have any native speakers who know Portuguese, don't speak it. It's not going anywhere as long as you're making some time for it. As long as you are making some time for your Portuguese every day, even if it's a little, your Portuguese is not going anywhere. Your Portuguese is not going anywhere. So it's like, if you don't feel comfortable speaking Portuguese, don't. Let it come to you. That's what I did. I was just don't speak my Portuguese. I was just minding my business, just being consistent into doing the things that I did to learn my Portuguese because of Spanish. And then one day I was just minding my business, doing my thing, and then all of a sudden I started having this massive overload. My Portuguese started to cut up, trying to force its way out of my mouth, creating this massive overload, mixing it up with my English. And I was trying to force it in, trying to hold it in this overload. And then that's how I knew something was up. And then I would start writing my resume, and then I was able to write a lot in Portuguese, and then that's how I knew I can write in Portuguese. I even I even spoke in Portuguese, and I can speak a lot in Portuguese. But even though I can speak in Portuguese, I need to, it's okay. I need to read out loud in Portuguese at least one sentence. That's one thing I need to work on. Wait, I got music for that. Music in one story. Music in one sentence. Well, that can work. Let me see how that can work. I'm going to see. Well, yeah. God bless. That's how I knew Portuguese before I knew it. That's how I spoke. That's how I learned Portuguese before I knew it. God bless.